to the vlog. It's a day later from when I filmed my last video. So last video was all about our new house and announcing that Rudy and I bought a house. If you haven't seen that video, please go back and watch it. This video is just going to be a vlog. It's just going to be what we get up to today and this weekend. Today is Thursday. We have some fun stuff going on, so I thought I'd bring you along. Maybe dabble in some house content here and there too, because it's so exciting. We plan on going there a few times just to meet with an engineer and things like that. Right now, I just did a really small grocery shop and I thought I'd show you what I got. This is just from Harris Teeter. I was really craving some fun drinks, so I got some Tazo teas. These are actually not too bad ingredient wise. Rudy and I love sparkling water. Some whole milk from grass-fed cows, favorite cottage cheese to snack on, some grass-fed butter, poblano pepper and chili pepper. These are for a chili I'm making tonight. Persian cucumbers and strawberries. Something so fun that I've been doing lately with strawberries is making homemade whipped cream with just some heavy whipping cream, and then I add powdered sugar and I just whip that together and then eat it with strawberries, and that's been a really good dessert. This is my favorite rice brand. It's kind of on the more expensive side, but I really taste a difference. Hi, Malu. This is also for the chili tonight. Some kidney beans for the chili, limes to go with the sparkling cider. It's a magic combo. Bananas, potatoes for a different recipe, and then an onion. And that's it. But I find it really interesting to see what people buy and what people kind of snack on in normal life. Not like a day in the life where I'm showing you everything I eat and it's kind of like pre-planned. So yeah, I'm about to make a chili. I think I'm gonna slow cook it because it's 1 o'clock now. If you're new to the channel, these are my cats. This is Malu, and she's a sweetie pie. And then this is our new kitten. He is about 5 months old, just under 5 months old. And his name is Fisher. Hi, Fish. What is she doing to you? Anyway, they are seriously the cutest kittens. And look at them. They get along so well. It just really warms my heart. I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing today. This is just a normal outfit for me, but it's some of my favorite pieces. So these are the Levi's 501 90s style jeans. So they're like a lower rise and baggier through the leg. They are my comfy jeans. Like if I don't want to feel restricted at all, these are the jeans I put on. I have them in 2 different colors, but I love the light wash. This shirt I'm wearing, I mentioned in a previous video, but I also mentioned I have it in like 8 different colors. So this is one of the other ones. This is from Gap and it's their Modern Crewneck long sleeve t-shirt. It's nice and long sleeves for all my tall girls out there. I'm like 5'7.5". And then this jacket is kind of edgy for me. If you can see, it has like a bedazzled skull. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is so comfortable, and it's from this really nice brand. I got this at TJ Maxx, but I've seen them sell it on the RealReal and stuff like that. Zadig and Voltaire, and it is just like the most comfy cotton. Hi guys, we are starting on dinner now. I'm gonna start by chopping up my onion. Product I want to shout out is a cutting board. This cutting board is seriously the easiest to clean. It's also just the most durable cutting board. I've had this for several years now. It's this brand called Epicurean. Not sure if it's pronounced that way, but Epicurean. I initially saw it at World Market, but have since then bought several on Amazon, and I will link these down below. But it is seriously so good, and this is such a big size, and I love that because I just like to chop, 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 and then move my stuff over to the side and kind of be able to chop like multiple items on one board and not have to wash so many cutting boards. Okay, now I'm just adding this lightly cooked onion, garlic, poblano pepper, jalapeno to my slow cooker. And I know this is counterintuitive, like the slow cooker could have done this, but I'm gonna use my slow cooker more so as like a warmer. I'm just gonna put it on the absolute lowest temperature just so it keeps warm until dinner. Here is what it's looking like. I added the beans, the crushed tomatoes, and one of these little things of chicken broth. And then to go with the chili is the make or break ingredient. If you are a fellow Southerner or maybe a skier, then you know that biscuits have to go with chili. You have to have biscuits with chili. Okay. Chili looks so good.
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Yes, Rudy's here.
Yep.
Taste test for me, babe. Tell me how much you like it.
It's really hot. Looks good.
I've made chili so many times, so if it's a 10, that's like really saying something.
That's really good.
I refine, this is angled. I refine my recipe every time. This time it's a little spicier. I added more spice.
I think that's what I like.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
Hi guys, so it's a few days later now. I am doing some fun house errands today. We actually just stopped by the house earlier. I didn't film anything, but we are moving forward with refinishing the hardwood floors. We weren't sure if we wanted to refinish the hardwood floors just because it's a big cost, but we were lucky enough, the wall between the kitchen and the living room does not need a beam in order to be taken down, so it's not like a structural wall, so that's saving us a lot of money to not have to buy that super big beam, so we can refinish the hardwood floors. So I am stopping by Lumber Liquidators and Home Depot just to look at some red oak flooring samples. I'm pretty sure we're going to refinish.
Keep left to continue on US 70 East.
Directions. I'm pretty sure we're going to refinish.
Keep left to continue on US 70 East.
Yes, thank you. Pretty sure we're going to refinish in a custom color, but I'd still like to have some samples to even show to our hardwood guy. So we're going to go there now, and I'll take you with me. Okay, so that was a bust. I just didn't see any options I liked. They were all very similar tones to the wood floor we have now, which is just like kind of orange, and we're trying to get away from that. So I'm just gonna order some samples online and also look on Pinterest and see kind of what concoctions people made to make red oak look more like white oak. But now I'm gonna go to Sherwin-Williams. I have some paint samples from a more like boutique brand that I'm gonna get color matched at Sherwin-Williams, and then we're gonna test out those colors at the house the next time we go. So at least we can knock out one errand successfully, I think. So let's go do that. I'm back from the store. The samples look really, really good that I picked up from Sherwin-Williams. That's Rudy coming home. He's cold. Okay, so paint samples. So we have the paint figured out for majority of the house, which is Alabaster by Sherwin-Williams. But for the other rooms where I just want like a slightly different color, I was still trying to figure that out. So I took some paints from like a more boutique company to Sherwin-Williams to get them to color match it so that we could just buy all from one store. So I have those samples here. I'll show you. So this big square is Alabaster. That's what's going in most of our home. It's just a nice creamy white. And then these were the samples that I had made. So these were the original colors, and then I had them lighten them a bit. So this is our cabinet color. It's like a greeny, browny gray. And that's at 25% lighter in case we want to do that. I don't actually know if I want to do that. I kind of like this, but we'll see. And then this was Rudy's office color and maybe our bedroom color. And that's at 50% lighter because it was just way too dark. I did test it in the room. And then these are other office/bedroom colors I'm choosing between. If you're interested, accessible beige, agreeable gray, worldly gray, and repose gray, all from Sherwin-Williams. And then this is a trim color that we might do like on the fireplace and other areas where I want the trim to pop a little bit more. It's like ever so slightly darker from Alabaster. It's called Nuance. So those are all our paint colors. It's basically just like various shades of beige, gray, and white. But it's so much more complicated than that if you ever go to a paint store. It's like very overwhelming. Okay, also fun to show you are our countertop samples and tile samples. These are some countertop samples that I really like. These two are Caesar stone. If you can see, this one has like a little bit of veining going on and it's a really light beige. And then this is a matte, it's called honed white color, and it has like little tiny flecks in there. It's hard to show up on camera, but it's really pretty. And then this one has obviously the most variation. This is from MSI, which Caesar Stone and MSI are two really big brands. So if you are redoing your kitchen or just interested, like that's pretty accessible. And then these are the showstopper of the kitchen, which are these Zalige clay tiles, handcrafted clay tiles. And these are both the same color, that's just showing the variation. So it's like kind of light and kind of dark. So that's everything we have picked out for the house right now. Like I said, the flooring really did not work out today. So we still have to figure that out. Side note, a very unhealthy snack that I just freaking love are these little wafers. But yeah, house stuff is so fun, but it's so much to pick out. So if you have any thoughts on anything I showed you, please comment below and help me. Hi guys, welcome back, or welcome to the next day. It's actually like a few days, I think, since I filmed my last clip, but today is Super Bowl Sunday. That doesn't really mean anything to me except for good food. So that's what I'm focusing on today. I'm gonna make some meatballs and some cornbread in my slow cooker. But this is kind of one of my mom's staple meals. This isn't her recipe per se, but if she's going to a party, it is such a crowd pleaser to bring anything in a crock pot because it's warm, it's easy to transport. So like the whole making something within a crock pot to bring is definitely inspired by my mom. I'm just gonna do meatballs because I feel like it's easy, it's fast, and the sauce is literally just pre-made, and I'm gonna throw it in there at the end. But yeah, should be good. Let's get cooking. I don't know when that smudge got there, but so the meatballs are cooking. I might make a whole nother batch. I actually do have enough ground beef because I originally bought ground beef to make burgers and it's raining, so we don't want to use the grill anymore, which is why I chose meatballs for this recipe. So I have 4 more burgers that I can like make a whole nother batch because this made 18 meatballs and there's a lot of people. So I might make a whole nother batch, which is kind of a lot of work. But in addition to the meatballs, I'm gonna be making cornbread. This is just like a mix, but I really like this brand, Red Mill. They just do good stuff. They do a lot of gluten-free stuff, which this is gluten-free. I'm not gluten-free, but they also just have pretty good ingredients. No, I take that back. This does not have good ingredients. As soon as I read it, I see like the preservatives. whatever. Their stuff usually tastes good. We'll just leave it at that. So in addition to the meatballs, I'm gonna make cornbread. And honestly, I think I'm gonna do a whole nother batch because I do have like 2 of these barbecue sauces. Cooking's hard, you guys. You know, I am proud of myself because I was not a cook like for so much of my life. I was not really raised in a family where I love my parents, but like they're not passionate cooks. You know what I mean? Like my husband Rudy, his parents, his mom in particular is like very passionate about cooking. She has so many recipes passed down from like her mom, and it's just really sweet. Like I love how cooking's not a chore to her. Cooking is like a pleasure, and she really enjoys feeding her family, and I strive to be that way. I'd love to be that way. So I'm trying to enjoy cooking, you know, but I definitely try and fail recipes. I've noticed since I started vlogging that like I show a lot of my cooking, and I feel like that could come across as I'm very confident in the kitchen, or I feel like I know what I'm doing. I wouldn't say, I mean, I've gotten better over the years. I have been trying new recipes for like since I moved out, but I'm not confident by any means, and I'm still learning. And I made cookies the other day and they turned into literal pancakes. They still tasted good, but just want to like put out there that I think cooking should be fun. I'm trying to find a passion for it because I just like strive to be the mom that cooks for her kids, and the cooking is so good that when they're 18, like 19, 20, they still want to come home from mom's cooking, you know what I mean? That's the kind of mom I want to be. So hopefully this meatball recipe turns out well, and I can like save it and slowly build up my recipe cards that like I'll give to my kids one day. Woo! And then I want some dinner. BB, not on the counter, baby. So yeah, cooking the meatballs. And then I have 9 more to cook, and I might do another 18 meatballs. Am I doing too much? There's gonna be like so many people there, so I feel like I want everyone to be able to try meatball if they want one, you know what I mean?
I'm ready too. Let's get up to the muckers.
I want to say hi to my vlog, Rudy.
Oh, hi. Did you get that?
Huh?
Camera?
I think in the background.
Hi.
I've been vlogging the meatball process.
I haven't done my hair yet, dude. Don't look at
Should I only get the back of your head?
it. Yeah.
Meatballs are going well. Oh, that's burnt.
Smells
Look at
good.
that.
Smells so
It's all
good.
gonna be covered in sauce anyway.
Hey. Bro!
He's like, if you don't feed me, I'm just gonna start eating you.
He's like, bit the back of my leg.
Oh my gosh. He still has some learning to do. He's a work in progress kitty. It's okay, bud. It's okay.
I'm in the process of getting the food, my guy.
Okay, meatballs are almost done. I'm not making a second batch. We don't have time for that. Cornbread's in the oven.
Do you have any more meat?
I think I'm gonna go get changed. We have more meat, but it's taking so long. It's like
That's fine.
step-by-step thing. So it made 18 meatballs, but they're all really big, so.
If we book our tickets.
Cornbread looks good. Meatballs. Might not look good, but they do look good to me. They look good in person, you know?
Okay, yeah, we'll let you know.
And I think I'm gonna add some salts.
Some water. Cornbread.
Bada bing, bada boom.
How you know we're from North Carolina?
I know, I was just telling Tim actually that you know you're in North Carolina when the barbecue sauce section in the grocery store is like bigger than any other sauce section. The barbecue sauce section at the grocery store.
What grocery store?
Any grocery store. There's like 50 barbecue sauces to choose from. I was seriously overwhelmed. But Tim was like, he saw the barbecue sauce, he was like, that's my favorite one. Yeah. I happen to choose his favorite one of like
Which one?
all
This
the
one?
50 sauces. Yeah, no, different one. It's in the pantry. Anyway.
Here you go.
Stubbs barbecue
I'm just wearing like a really casual outfit. Okay, we're gonna go. Don't judge me, I'm filming my life.